Dragon bringing you some healing PvP for Warhammer Return of Reckoning. Now, you remember me saying that I really hate healers that can't play the class right? Well, I'm going to show you why. This, of course, is the Zealot. Its counterpart is the Rune Priest on Order. It is your traditional MMO healer. It is a Holy Priest, basically, if you played WoW. It's got a lot of HOTS, it's got a lot of instant heals, it's got, buffs and all that stuff. The buffs aren't quite working right now because if you can see, there was supposed to be a special activation button that I'm supposed to be able to click on and inflict bonus damage to a person. So, yeah. That's not here. I'm not sure what they are planning to do with the Zealot because it looks like they kind of removed its main mechanic, Harbinger of Doom and that stuff. Used to be that its main mechanic was that it would judge people like a paladin from WoW. Well, you'd put a judgment on a person, it would leave them with a debuff, and the debuff would either be just a regular debuff, like target doesn't have, or target loses X amount of resistance, or it would actually be a, what am I trying to think of? Oh, a aiding ability for your allies, like doing damage to this target will restore HP or mana, of course, in this game, there is no mana, there's just action points, but yeah, there is abilities to restore action points. So yeah, this class is pretty much just your go-to healer. It's just a default healer. The other two class types is the Goblin Shaman and the Archmage, which works on a interesting mechanic where if you do DPS abilities, you gain a stacking buff, stacking buff slash, yeah, stacking buff slash charges that enhances your healing abilities, and if you do healing, it does the same thing for your damage abilities. So, doing damage abilities will build up healing, makes your healing abilities stronger, but every time you use a healing spell, you consume one of the charges, and you will gradually go back to neutral, and if you keep healing, you'll start building up your damage for your offensive abilities. So it's this kind of one half that you have to DPS and the other half you have to heal. It's a very unique hybrid type deal. The third healing archetype is the Warrior Priest and Disciple of Cain, Dark for short. Their mechanic is about being a melee fighter. They require to run into the heat of the melee battles and attack people, generating their healing resource, which then they would then cast AoE heals and leeching heals. So it's kind of cool. It's like you can run in and start just being a massive DPS, and your heals do not consume, most of your heals do not consume action points. They consume the bonus resource you build by attacking. So you can spend all your action points by attacking people, and while you wait for your action points to regenerate, you can be tossing out AoE heals, which makes it a very unique playstyle. I'm gonna put my character in group 1. Now I've set up my character so that my tab will actually switch between targets, friendly targets, as you can see, not hostile targets. This is because I'm going with a healing build and not a DPS build. Also, I can't remember if this is an AoE buff or do I need to actually place it one-on-one on everyone. I will use it when we all get into range of this target and see if it works like that. No, it does not. It's got a short range as well, which is a bummer. Now you notice I'm getting a bunch of RP and XP automatically, and I haven't thrown out a single attack. I've just been healing. This is the power of healing. You'll just rack up so much HP and attack damage. Oh, not AP. XP and RP just by throwing out heals. See, I can throw a buff on this guy, increasing the RP I'll get. Same with this guy. Want to keep this guy alive. Probably end up losing this, but I'll probably be like the #1 player on our team. And I literally mean I'll probably end up having the most renown. Oh, can only be used on a group mates. Okay. I'll use my shield on me. I mean, look at this. Look how much renown and XP I'm getting. I can't see that target, so he's probably inside the building. But yeah, this is actually the power of healers. You don't be a healer and then try to roll as a DPS, unless you're playing the class correctly, like a shaman or a warrior priest, you know, that type of deal, where you need to be doing some actual DPS. Now, warrior priest and what are they called? The docs will have a few abilities like my heal, but they're not really that effective and not really worth doing all that because they'll consume way too much not RP, but action points, and they just don't heal as well. It's like if you want just to sit there and throw out heals, you might as well go with the Zealot and Rune Priest and not a Doc / Warrior Priest. I mean, a Doc has medium armor, same with the Warrior Priest, and they're really good in melee. So our team is complete dummies, not surprising. I mean, it's like I'm the only one doing my job. She's just kind of sitting there, just chilling, doing that jack shit. Wins AOA? Alright, so we'll look at my renown, and you can see Goblin beat me, but then he was doing some DPS. But look at this. I came very close to the average renown gained by the winners. Same with XP. This is really where healing comes into play. You can really just farm the hell out of renown and XP. And also, from what it looks like on this mod, well, this private server, I should say, not mod, XP you gain, oh, you can actually go over the cap of your normal renown. So you remember last time I said you could never go like renowned ranks 8 if you're XP level 8? On my first game, I went level 4 as a level 1, level 1. I went from level 1 to level 4 and renowned rank 5. So I actually went over my regular renowned rank that I should have, which I thought was pretty cool. It was a nice change to the Warhammer mechanics. That was a pretty bad game too, so yeah. We'll do one more game and then I will call it quits on this episode. Now this used to be a debuff, like one of those dots or debuffs, the Paladin Judgments. This used to be applied onto an enemy target, and then their corporeal resistance, which is your main damage, would go down. It's like it would go down by 20 for the first 10 seconds, and then 40 for the next 10 seconds, and then 60 and 80, and then it would fall off. So the longer the mark was left on the person, the more damage they took from corporeal damage. And that was a bitch, because all of a sudden your HP would just drop because you'd have like 0 resistance, and you were taking full damage from those abilities. I do think I will do a what's it called? I will do a gameplay. I'll do guides and gameplay of all the characters, at least on the destruction side. Right now, destruction in this game, and this is going to be probably for all, even during launch, will have a bonus because you're going to have more people rolling order players, just because of the fact that, memories of original game, order was broken as all hell, and they kind of want to join on the broken as all hell team. But from the looks of it, I mean, like I said, this ability isn't even the same as it was in life. Chosen are able to wield 3 buffs or 3 debuffs at the same time, or 3 curses, which was a big thing because back in life you had to actually stance. I'm gonna heal this guy, and there's a disciple of Cain. Oh no, that's the hatred guy. I'm gonna heal up our little goblin friend and give him the mark. Okay, so they're now wanting a piece of me. I will end up shielding myself. See, I was rooted, that's why I was pretty much slowed, and oh, get back here. Let me heal ya. Let me heal ya. Good. Hey, get off me! Oh, Did he use it? Yeah, he used an ability on me. I was rooted. That's the thing with the tanks in this game. They have the most CC, so you'll get rooted, you'll get slowed, you'll get snared, knocked down, knocked back. I mean, if they could, they would knock you up, but obviously you'd have to be a Slanesh worshipper for that. Ha 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 ha. My dwarf's wanting some glory. Oh! Jeez. I have to fall back because they're focusing on me, which is good. That's what they should be doing. Get my shield off in time, which is good. She can live longer. They're kind of ignoring me, which is fine. I like it when they ignore me. I go out my heal on this guy. Oh! Must have been this bright wizard. Oh, there's a shadow elf shooting arrows at me. Keep myself healed up. I don't think I can save her. Yes! No, I didn't. Damn it. Oof. See, I'm just mainly just trying to toss my dots off. I don't have that many heals. I have a few heals, but for the most part, oh crap. I'm gonna put my little shield on her so she can go crazy with her DPS. Of course, it doesn't look like she will. I'm gonna end up killing this guy. Yep. Warrior priest. Got me. No, that's not a warrior priest. That's a witch hunter. And I might show off a few of the classes on the older side, just so you can see how they compare to the destruction side. Like the warrior witch hunter, you saw that the witch elf got blessing or kisses, I should say. The warrior, the witch hunter gets silver bullets, and they can use those silver bullets to do bonus damage on any time they do an execution. Let's see, we're getting some lag right here. There's a big battle right here. So you notice she lost her HP. That is the Sulk's main mechanic. It's called Darkness. It's like the Bright Wizard's Combustion, where the more you build power over time, but the power will make your spells stronger, but also has a chance of you exploding. Basically, doing the exact same amount of damage to yourself as well as the enemy. So if your attack was going to do 1,000 damage, you would end up taking 1,000 damage as well as your enemy. So it makes it a very dangerous risk-reward type deal. And a good healer is something you really want to have. Oh, come on. Stay alive, stay alive. Yes. Good. No. No, stop moving. I can't click on you. Damn it. And there we go. We are victorious. And I hit Renowned rank 8. Which you might have noticed, I did not hit Renowned level 7. I am... level 8, I'm sorry. I'm still level 7. So we'll actually take a look at the amount of XP and Renown I got. There I am, 1,000. Very good. I did a great deal of healing. The Goblin did more because he was able to get some DPS off, and like I said, you get some DPS off, you get some better heals. But yeah, that was the, what's it called? That is the, yeah, see here, I'm still level 7, even if I go to here, rank level 7, I'm at Renown rank 8. Which is cool. I like the fact that you can actually go over your maximum renown. Doesn't mean anything because you still have to have like the level 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever to buy the equipment. Seriously? I didn't get any recruit emblems for that battle? We won. Oh well. But yes, this has been the Zealot healing. I will show you some of the tanks and other classes. And we'll get in some level 10 PvP and that stuff. I will show off the open world PvP here in the next video for the Zealot. Show you that it's pretty much the same. The Zealot's not really that much of an interesting class, that's why I'm probably not going to do a lot of them, but here's just showing it off. See you guys next time.